With anything with the body, it tends to take kind of 6 weeks is sort of that point where we always say don't expect any changes before 6 weeks. So at 6 weeks you might see a real improvement in your times or how much you can squat or those kinds of things, but that's also sort of the marker where the body said, okay, I've compensated all I possibly can for this, but now we start to get niggles to appear. It will differ according to the training program that you're following, but it'll always be when you make a change. So a lot of people go into trying to step things up too quickly. So you're looking at trying to increase frequency, intensity, the type of training that you're doing, whereas you really need to be increasing one of those at a time. Whereas people do tend to go, oh, I'll just go out for that little bit longer and I'll run a little bit harder that time. And you've stepped up two things at the same time there. By nature, runners do tend to be people that will just try to run through stuff or just do a little bit less and see how they get on. And eventually it just gets to the point of being debilitating where they can't get any miles out at all. So then they come to see us. A lot of people don't realise they need to be strong to be able to run. So we actually are quite often dealing with knees that take the brunt of people not being quite strong enough to support their own body weight through one leg over repetition over a period of time. And just looking at trying to give them methods to increase their strength in order to make their running more efficient and then for reduced risk of injury. With the marathon, people do think that it's the more miles that are out on the pavement that are going to make the difference. But if you can make every stride more efficient, then it's going to improve your performance, improve your time, but also reduce your injury rate. Listen to your body. Sticking exactly to a training program when you really feel like the body just needs a little bit of an extra break will definitely give you more benefits in the long run. I think when you end up being so like having tunnel vision into this program and I have to go out and do it, you don't end up doing a good training session. The training session, it ends up being just you go out because you feel like you have to and you don't gain anything by it. All you do is actually potentially physically set yourself back a little bit. So listen to your body. If it feels like it needs a break, it needs a break. I think don't underestimate the power of nutrition and sleep. I might have covered 2 points there, but I wanted to get another one in. Nutrition and sleep as being recovery, it's so powerful. I see it time and time again with people that actually, as long as you're taking on enough protein, without going into too much depth, it's not necessarily my background, but enough protein to allow the body to recover and repair, and sleep is where all the recovery takes place. So getting those hours in is really, really important. And a lot of when you speak to athletes, that is very big for them, is making sure that they schedule in sleep and you schedule in recovery.